Hi everyone and welcome. This is Mayo from Yamaha. Now Yamaha has over 100 years of acoustic instrument manufacturing behind it. Specifically, we've been making acoustic guitars for over 50 years. In this particular example is an FS800 series solid top acoustic guitar. Now this is handmade in our factory in China. So this is a Yamaha factory where our Japanese master builders train the entire crew on the art and craft basically of making an excellent acoustic guitar. Which is why overall in our FG and FS series you'll get a very consistent, super high quality fit and finish on these instruments. Now the FS800 is replacing the FS700, which is one of our top selling acoustic guitars in the US. And the main departure from the 700 series is the bracing. So bracing is these little strips of wood that give kind of sturdiness and strength to the top of the guitar, which there's a lot of tension on obviously. The main difference in the FS800 is that bracing is scalloped, as it's called. So we take a little chunks of wood from that bracing, which gives less overall mass to the top, which just lets it resonate a lot more. Now what that means to you is that as you're playing it, you'll feel the guitar resonate against your body. It just gives a great sense of connectivity with the instrument. You know, if this is your voice, you want to just be very connected to it, and that accomplishes that. In addition, just sonically, you get a lot more balance across the low end and the high end of the strings. You can tell where every note is. A lot of projection as well. Now this, the FS, stands for Folk Small. So this is a smaller body instrument than our FG instruments, which are the larger body dreadnought style. Now this is going to be narrower across the width of the guitar, but also it's a shorter length overall. So if you're a small player, or if you just prefer to have your instrument kind of closer up to you, the FS series is just a great body choice. Now in addition to the scallop bracing, you have a sitka spruce top and a nato back and sides. Now nato is an eastern version of the mahogany. It's a variant. So we have back and sides are nato. The neck is also nato. The body itself is a glossy finished body, but the neck is actually a matte finish. And we left some of the pores in the wood open, so it's a very natural feeling, really comfortable neck. Also, as you may see, the actual width of the body is pretty narrow, and we taper it off. So even though this is a small body, the scallop bracing allows a lot more projection and low and mid-range frequencies than you would expect in a smaller body instrument. So just overall great. Now the fretboard is a rosewood fretboard, and that goes on the nato neck. And on this particular series, FS and FG800s, we do rolled fingerboard edges. So it's just overall a comfort level that is unparalleled in this price range. But also if you're the type of player that likes to use their thumb over the fingerboard, this just lets you do that a lot more easy. Now this guitar is available in 3 different finishes. This particular finish is a vintage tint, so it looks like, you know, what you might expect from a vintage guitar, but it's a brand new, instrument. So again, this is Yamaha's FS800 guitar, and we thank you for watching the video. We hope you get to check one of these out soon. Thank you and have a great day.